Well, just before Christmas, we caught up with Owen Booth from Metro Glass Tech, and Owen, you were telling us about this innovative design that you had an idea for. Here we are. I had no idea. It looks magnificent, Owen.
So far, so good. Yeah, I can't complain. I'll have to be entirely honest with you, Dave. Back then, we had still probably about 6 or 7 different ideas on the board, and we were sort of juggling them up and trying to decide what would look best. And we sort of came up with this. Essentially, we knew we had ingredients that we wanted to see. We wanted to demonstrate 3 layers of glass and different digital printing on each layer, etc., and try and get a frameless house in there. And well, look at it. I just think it's so far. Even when we fill the plants, put everything else in, it's just going to look stunning.
Now, when you say a frameless house, how do you mean a frameless house? What do you mean by that?
Essentially, it's not really frameless, but the idea is that we're replacing typically steel components with glass instead, because a lot of buildings now are using glass as a structural component, and we can just use really nice thick glass. We toughen it; it's 5 times as strong, and you can basically build a house entirely out of glass now.
Really?
Yeah,
and earthquakes, it's okay.
Oh, not a problem, eh? It's all down to the sort of fitting. There's also tolerances built into the glass gaps. There's also silicon at all butt joints as well, so there's plenty of movement. And generally it's, nothing is really earthquake proof, but glass holds up a lot better than most people expect. Yeah,
that's amazing. Now the garden design is called Casa de
Vidro.
Casa de Vidro, which means?
Well, it's a Galician, or the written version of Latin, to the best of my knowledge, for House of Glass. Yeah, so it's as much flashier way of saying House of Glass, basically.
And are you and the guys from Metro Glass Tech excited about being here at Ellerslie? You've got 1 week to go before it opens.
Yeah, very, very excited. Nervous, excited, same thing, I guess, positive versus negative. But we're coming along really, really well. And just, early days it was a wee bit ho-hum, but starting to see the sort of components coming in that we've been working on for months and months, and seeing them on site in natural light and different lighting conditions and shadows and reflections and stuff. Astounding. Wonderful.
Awesome, Owen. I've dragged you away from some hard work. I know you're desperate to get on the end of the shovel again. Good luck. We'll see you in a week's time at Ellerslie.